Hi, my name is Nelly El Sharkawy. I am a photographer from Egypt. I studied architecture and I am currently working on the conceptual architectural photography. It's my first time to participate in a biennale or in an art residency. So I didn't have lots of expectations, but I'm super happy about what I'm experiencing here. It's my first time also to come to Turkey, and I didn't expect to see that level of similarity between the architecture of Izmir and the architecture of Cairo. And I don't know if it's related to the Mediterranean world or not, but it has been very interesting to see lots of similarities between the streets, the behaviors of the people, the architecture of the city. It has really lots of common factors between Cairo and Turkey, and I think looking at the same water theme is a very, very rich theme, and it can generate so many concepts and projects about art. Since this is my first biennale and my first residency, I have been thinking a lot about if I had been invited to participate in the biennale without having this residency, and I think the residency has 300% effect on the final output, because contributing in the biennale, just sending a couple of pictures with the theme of looking at the same water, it wouldn't have been that honest and that rich and deep like being here in the residency, spending time in a very isolated place, and then I go out every day, take pictures, and then come back with the same people in the same place. This closed environment, it has really made me think a lot, and it's definitely not just gonna affect the final outcome of the biennale, but also me and the way I have been thinking. So I think having a residency related to the biennale is a perfect and a genius idea. I would even have loved to spend more time here, maybe get to know the culture more, get to know the city more, maybe do some travels around other cities than Izmir. But it's definitely very enriching to have a very concentrated stay and then doing something that really is related to the Mediterranean world and looking at the same water theme. Yeah. Since I'm leaving in 2 days, so now I can speak better about the whole experience, because I passed through lots of phases, like mental phases and psychological phases and even work phases, but it's been I think the most enriching experience I have ever had since I started photography. So since the past 12 years, it has been very intense. I have never spent that time and the intensity of waking up every day very early, going to the city, spending 7 to 8 hours daily, walking on my feet, taking pictures, and then coming back to edit them. I have never done something that intense. It has usually been when I have free time, I can go make a couple of pictures, concentrate on a specific project that I can work on my free time. But this has been very intense, and I think that the footage I have now, more than 2,000 pictures, it will, I think, stay with me for the upcoming 5 years. I think it has been that intense that I can create and recreate projects, not just for the biennale, but also for myself. And I think after experiencing how the culture of Izmir and the architecture of Izmir has lots of similarities between Izmir and Cairo, I think I would probably make some collage comparing between the architecture of Cairo and the architecture of Izmir, and these two cities, how they are in common in some stuff and contradictory in other stuff. So I think it has been very enriching, very intense, very emotional, and I have been in a roller coaster of thoughts and emotions since I came. I'm very happy that I did this experience. I would definitely love to make it again, and I'm really grateful to be invited to this Mediterranean Biennale. Yeah. So, like briefly, what I've been doing here till now is that I am shooting different districts in Izmir and in Urla, with lots of differences in the architecture and even social and cultural backgrounds. So some like residential buildings, some commercial and administrative buildings, some slums, and then some like very nice compounds. So I'm shooting everything. It's like I'm documenting every single detail my eyes have seen until this moment. So it's now like 7 days of pure documentation of Izmir and Urla. And then I will start making some collages, combining all what I have seen until now with all the differences that I have seen also, and then making like a panoramic collage, combining all these observations together to see like sum up my observation about Izmir. So if someone told me, how is Izmir? I just show them the collage. It has everything combined together. So this is basically what I'll be doing.